I mean, so glad you joined me. Come on in. Welcome to the BAHCAL channel. Buy a home, create a lifestyle. My name is Monica Keels with eXp Realty, the Keels team, where we discuss buying a home and creating the lifestyle of your dreams. Today we're going to talk about what inspired me to create this channel and what motivates me to help others purchase homes and create the lifestyles of their dream. I want you to join me in this adventure. Come along, we have lots to talk about. Well, welcome everyone. I'm glad to have you today. Today I am joined with another team member of the Keels team, a very important team member. He's my team member in life as well as in real estate. And we have collaborated. I've used Mr. Keels here. When we were purchasing our home, he was really the strategist of us going through our purchase with all things financial, which is a very important thing when you're looking to buy. And we will have more conversations around that. But today what I wanted to just discuss with you, honey, is essentially what we did, what we were thinking about when we were looking to purchase a home for our viewers.
Yes, great question, Monica, and thank you for having me. As far as when you're in the process of purchasing and buying a home, you have a lot of steps and procedures you need to follow. You need to, first and foremost, you need to have a budget, and you need to make sure you stay adhere to that budget and following the right path and course, because it's a lot of moving parts and a lot of things that needs to be done throughout the process of purchasing and buying a home. A lot of people, they in the process of buying a home, they get a little overwhelmed and stressed out because so much things needs to be going and need to be done. But with Monica and I here working together on your behalf, we can help and assist you through the process and guide you through the right steps and things of that nature that needs to take place for you can have a successful journey during the home buying process.
Yes, and I think one of the things, like you said, is key is creating that budget. When we started out, we sat down, we kind of were working out the details of what we wanted to do, and we had to include our family. I would encourage you to include anyone in the buying process that's in your household and that's going to be living in the space. It's important because everyone has to take ownership to get you to the end goal, and that's the success of being in your home. We have 3 children that are living with us, and those 3 children that are living with us, we had to make sure they understood what was happening. So we started that process over 3 years ago now.
Yes, exactly. And it was a lot of work. Like I say, it was team effort. Definitely a team effort. We had to have the whole family involved with the process so they can know what's going on and so to know why, okay, mom and dad saying we can't buy this right now, we have to get this later. The main goal objective is to get this house, which
Yes.
is one of the biggest investments you will make in your life is buying a house. It's probably the biggest and most expensive investment you ever can make.
Yeah, because I think it's key because the journey can sometimes be long, especially preparing your finances, that, improving your credit, saving for down payment, paying off things, and through the process, you can, life still happens. You have things you still have to buy, things that you're still doing, people inviting you to events, you want to take trips, and you have to weigh in that and say, okay, this is a short period of sacrifice. The time is to sacrifice is just a short period. It seems long, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a short period. And we were very fortunate and blessed. This is the second time we have built a home. And our process this time, we had a totally different mindset. And as I stated, the reason for this discussion was why I created this channel. We pretty much wanted to have that lifestyle that we were looking for. We were having 3 adult children come pretty much stay with us, even though some of them were still in high school. But I think we were looking at how were we going to enjoy the space once they left. This wasn't just about having children here temporarily, but how we were going to enjoy the space once they left. And one of the key items was the openness of the home. That was important to me, because you gather. I have large family, used to gathering, getting together, and cooking is a huge thing for me. So I enjoyed being in the kitchen, and this is really my happy place. What about you? What was
I
important?
mean, I would agree. I mean, like you say, as far as the whole overall process, it can be overwhelming, but you just have to have a game plan and a strategy, and you just have to stick to it. It's a lot of discipline in the process, and like you mentioned, it's a short term from the standpoint, but it's a big goal and it's a big reward at the end of the tunnel. So it's very critical that you adhere to the process and stick to it throughout the whole entire journey or event.
Yeah, because one thing people tend to do, they want to meet with the agent first, which is great. I invite you. I want to work with you. I want to help you create that lifestyle. But people need to work out their finances, and sometimes that's not. You think about it, but you really have to be strategic in it. And Herb, as one of the team members, a lot of his focus is that strategy, that financial expert, I guess, to say, where he has accreditations in certain things and help people improve your scores, look at where you are and where you want to go.
Just to touch on what Monica's saying, she's exactly right. As far as my skill set and my credentials I assist people with the credit repair service and also a personal financial coach. I can help people put them in better position so they can better qualify when they go talk to a loan officer or mortgage company. They'll be better prepared and ready to get that home of their dreams.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about, this is my second time in the process of selling a home. I mean, being an agent and purchasing as well personally. But I will say this is that one of the things when you started out, you ask people, and you're like, how many bedrooms do you need? How many bathrooms do you? What school district? And my conversations and consultations go a little bit deeper than that. How do you see yourself living in the space, and not just inside the space? Think about the environment around. One of the things that we love about this area is the ease in getting on the highway. That's always been important to us. How quickly can I get on the interstate to go here? We have family in Virginia Beach in the Tidewater area. We have family in DC. And having easy access and just being able to get to our data, the doctors, our hairdressers, techs, all of those things, how convenient. And I'm a big fan of grocery stores. I love grocery stores. That sounds weird, but the type of grocery stores that were convenient to me was important. And not all of them are close, but the pandemic has made it easy that you can Instacart, you can still get those things that you love. And we are not necessarily in Short Pump area, which is a shopping area that I love, but the drive there is so nice. My husband and I take that time just to have conversations as we drive out, because the ease of, like I said, and the convenience of getting on the interstate makes it so relaxing. We've lived places where driving was more of a headache and a hassle than an enjoyment. Well, I want to thank you all for coming, and certainly we invite you to tune in. We will have more conversations and different things. I will be bringing on different experts in this field of real estate. It's a lot of players. So stay tuned and join us. And thank you for tuning in to the BAHCAL channel. Buy a home, create a lifestyle.
Exactly.